I just want Man United to do the 5 wins in a row, man. I just want that guy to cut his hair.
Yeah,
man. This guy. That's why I want Man United to do something well, man, this year.
The only reason why I think Liverpool will disappoint this year is if you look, they've lost Salah now.
Yeah.
They've lost Kanate. They're bringing in the guy from Barcelona, but Barca were literally very happy to see him out the door. Which, if he's struggling in Spain, doesn't bode well
in England.
Yes. Who would be the team that you expect to be like the most disappointing one?
Unfortunately, Al-Ittihad.
Really?
Yeah, Al-Ittihad. Since the last season and the season before, they have so many problems with the management and leaving Benzema to Al-Hilal. That's a big drop for them. They couldn't get back after it. And also this year, they haven't signed like so many A-star players, and they stayed on the same team. They still have the same problems, the midfield, the defenders. I think they're gonna be a drop this year.
Hello and welcome back to the Al-Majlis podcast, powered by Core Break. Don't forget to like us, subscribe and follow the channel across all platforms. This week I'm joined by a man and a new guest in Mulham. Nice to see you guys. How are you?
Not bad.
We're good to see you.
Good. We're dealing with the heat, but the season is finally back. Here we are. The Pro League started last weekend and now the Premier is starting this weekend. So I thought this episode would be a good one to discuss over predictions of maybe what we think will come this season.
Hopefully.
So I think we'll start in the homeland, man, and we'll go.
Where's my Premier League trophy?
Yeah, we've hidden the Premier League trophy today to
Should have actually worn my top as well, but
yeah. Mulham's repping his team in Saudi today.
I'm not seeing you in a Chelsea top actually since we've been doing.
Look, I have no reason to wear a Chelsea top at the moment. When I have a reason to wear a Chelsea top in public, best believe it will come out. But look, I mean, best place to start, I suppose. Having an Arsenal fan, last season you won the league. Do you think this season, who do you think will win the Prem?
I honestly don't know. I'll be happy if we retain it because we've never done it. It's a tall ask. But with the players that are off, like Saliba not being there is a big one. I mean, our win percentage isn't as good with him, not in the team. Bruno, if he hits the ground running for us, compensates for Rice. I think you guys could be a surprise number. I know you're saying Man United.
Yeah, for me, I think Man United are probably the team that I think like Arsenal, Man City. I don't see it. I mean, Maresca, I just don't think he's strong enough. And again, if the transfer rumours are true about Rodri leaving, Man City, it's big shoes to fill. Something that they lost last season. When they didn't have KDB anymore. So, yeah, and I think for me personally, United just have the squad, and I think that's something that you're still lacking at the moment, to be completely honest. I think that they've bought well in the transfer window. I think that if, again, someone gets injured, they've already got a cover for them in more places than not.
Yeah, to an extent.
But I think, again, we talk about Rice, you've just mentioned, Bruno, if he hits the ground running, but it's a big question to if you hit the ground running on the levels that Declan Rice produced week in, week out last year for you.
Yeah, great season for Rice, man.
Yeah, it was incredible.
He was the engine, basically. He was everywhere on the pitch in the games.
Yes.
But United could. I mean, look, we're short. I think we need a different type of attacker.
Yep.
If Jesus goes, I'd love Julian Alvarez. We won't get him. Let's be honest, but someone in that type of a mould.
Yeah.
Because the new left winger actually looks good.
Yeah.
Tizolis, he's quite strong, physical.
Yeah.
I mean,
he has Prem experience as well. He's played in the Prem before, albeit for a lesser team, but he has the experience.
I think, I've actually got a sneaky feeling because you've had Palmer have a summer off. Alonso's coming in.
Exactly.
I think you could be the
This is what I think. I think Chelsea with Alonso, they're gonna do great year. Especially Palmer didn't play for the World Cup. Also, the Brazilian player Pedro.
Yeah.
So I think they have the motivation to show the world and show the people what we can do.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't play in the World Cup. Now look what you lost, both.
Yeah.
So Chelsea, I'm rooting for Chelsea this year.
Yeah. I mean, look, I hope you're both right.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
To get it. I don't want Chelsea to win.
I mean, look, on that part, player, like, see, there's always a player of the season. I think we know people like Haaland is going to score goals and he's going to do the job in that. But is there any standout players, new signings, people that have come into the league that you think, or previously played in the league, but this is their season? Is there another Igor Thiago like last season that's going to go and get 20 odd goals for a mid-table team?
I don't think there is. I'm happy to be wrong.
Yeah.
I can't see Brentford doing as well. I do think Cole Palmer's going to have a good season under Alonso, but I'm going to caveat it with depending on how Rodgers comes into that team.
Yeah.
And if they both start, is Rodgers on the left?
Yeah.
Is he going to let him come in and then are they going to interchange? How's it going to work? But I've got a sneaky feeling I think Palmer will have a very good season because of the rest. And
again, I so hope you're right.
Yeah.
Because it'll be I'll be very happy come the end of the season.
the problem is that in a way it's the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because you always, after a World Cup, all the players that are in there, they have a bit of a hangover.
Yep.
Takes about 2 months
To get back into
the
track.
rhythm again of the league.
Yeah.
And so you can't really judge up until that mark.
First,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about yourself? Any standout players?
I'm rooting for Guimaraes, man.
Yeah.
I support Brazil for this player. Means a lot to me, man. And Haaland, as always, man.
Yeah.
He's a scoring machine. This guy is like unbelievable, man.
Yeah. To be fair, I think again, someone like Haaland, you expect he'll probably get the player of the season, trophy come the end. But again, I think you're right. I think Cole Palmer probably has a lot more to prove this year, but not to prove, he's already proven himself, but a lot more to kind of showcase. I should have been in that team and I should have done, more than what I think. The other one that could be quite interesting as well is Tonali for Spurs, because I think that, again, we just, Guimaraes being in the same position, like, and this will get on to the next point, but Spurs have needed, that engine in the middle, and I think if he can get back to prior to having the ban, it's probably...
He did well in the preseason now.
Yeah.
Scored in the first game.
Him and Fernandes, they've given themselves legs in the middle.
Yeah.
But the thing with, and it's not saying this as an Arsenal fan, right? But every time they've ever signed a central midfielder, when you think of like Basuma before he went there was an absolute beast.
Yep.
The guy they had, Paulinho, like my cousin's a Spurs fan. And he was like, Pauline, signing of the season, watch it. And he was good to a point in the season, then it just dropped. So it's I think it's very much one to monitor to see how De Zerbi sets them up. Because we're hearing all the stuff about Romero leaving.
Yeah.
So you brought in Van Hecker. Is he up to the same level as I know Romero's a ticking time bomb on the pitch, but he is a good defender if you can rein in the behaviour. So, but Tonali is a good shout. He could be a good player for them. But it's the rest of the team around him. Yeah. Like Newcastle, kind of Bruno, Tonali, they had that spine.
Yeah.
So it was built around those players.
But maybe, again, and you talk about it, Bruno is a bit of a dog. He gets into a fight. He's not scared of a challenge. I think someone like Conor Gallagher does the same job.
True.
So you've almost, Tonali can continue to be that luxury player. I'll find the passes. You're a Milan fan by trade, right?
So he's been trained by the school of Gattuso.
Yeah. And that's something.
He has the Italian grinta, man. I think he can secure the midfield of Tottenham. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I think again, I think that also you can never rule out any Bournemouth player. So Rayan as well. Rayan obviously he had a really good season last year.
Alex
played
Scott.
for Brazil. Yeah, Alex Scott again yet to be seen where he goes.
Yeah.
Because he could could be on his way out.
You've been linked.
He's been linked with us, but again, whether that happens or not, I think that all depends on the Enzo saga, which at time of filming, who knows? Who knows? He's still a Chelsea player. But yeah, I think, you know, people like Rayan, obviously, again, he played for Brazil, and I know Brazil had a disappointing World Cup, but what a player, right? He's 19, going to be turning 20.
No doubt.
It's something that you're not, you know, he won't be there for long. He won't be there for long, and I can imagine him having another really good season, and then, you know, Bournemouth are going to be raking the money in once again.
I think that Bournemouth will probably struggle a bit because Krupi, the injury to him.
Yeah.
I think he did his ACL.
ACL.
So that's bulk of the season.
Yeah.
So it's who's going to fill in to get the goals or the cause.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think obviously in terms of, see again, like another question for the season and what we can look at. Surprise team, and when I say surprise team, Tottenham for the last 2 years have finished 17th, right?
Yeah.
Is there a chance with the signings, and, you know, we've just spoken about people like Tonali, is there a chance that they can get back into the top 6? Is that something that you see happening? Or
maybe.
Is there any other teams that you think will surprise us?
What I think is Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, they got a good spirit, good team.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I like Garnacho, man. This guy, I think this year is gonna bloom, and he's gonna show what he can do, man.
I mean,
he didn't take his chances well, what I believe, and every coach like doesn't give him the right time or the good.
but
how can I say this? They didn't believe in him.
Yeah.
They didn't believe in him. They didn't give him, just go, do your thing, play. No. But now in Aston Villa, he's like, he's motivated. I think he's going to do well.
Let's see. I mean, look, Rashford had a decent loan spell there.
Yeah.
Sancho didn't, but so it can be.
He got abilities, man.
It depends. It's hit and miss, isn't it? It depends on the attitude. I mean, if Unai Emery was in Man United, then I would tip Man United to do it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think Unai Emery is a brilliant manager, and this is.
No, for sure.
We had
for
him.
sure.
I just want Man United to do the 5 wins in a row, man. I just want that guy to cut his hair.
Cut the hair, yeah.
Man. This guy.
Yeah.
That's why I want Man United to do something well, man, this year.
Yeah, no, to be fair, listen, I half agree with you. And I think, again, there's also, because of losing people like Tielemans, as we spoke, going to United, you know, there's almost
good signing this year, man.
Great signing, but you almost think...
He carried Belgium, man, through the World Cup.
Yeah.
He was like the captain, and he did so good, man.
Yeah, but you also, I think you almost think like Aston Villa, they've lost a few players, still probably could lose a few others as well, with like Konza being linked and all of these different things.
Silly money, though.
Yeah, no, it is. But again, these people that kind of get linked, you almost think Aston Villa could have a bad season, but again, then you go... Like again, you're going back to your initial point of like who will win the league. I think the Prem, for the first time in a long time, apart from probably relegation, which I think relegation, I'd like to see Coventry stay up, but I think away from Coventry, there's probably, Ipswich and Hull are probably on their way straight back down. But they're going to Ipswich have Gary O'Neill, who's a proven manager in the league, and he's done very well. So could he stay? But I think the league, like everywhere, Aston Villa could be top of the league come December, or Unai Emery could be the first manager to leave by, within the season. It's got that feel of
you don't know what it's going to be.
You really don't know what it's going to have for once, which is quite, again, it's a refreshing mindset when over the last, few years and Pep's been in charge and Klopp, you're walking in and you're going, okay, well, we know Man City are winning the league. It's what's the order of 2, 3, 4. But yeah, I think like the league as a whole is quite exciting. I do think one other thing to add is kind of underachievers, and
Liverpool.
I think Liverpool are definitely a shout. I think they'll be thought of in high regards with Iriola's what he's done in the league for Bournemouth. But again, is that jump too much? Is it a David Moyes Everton to Man United scenario? Has he got that ability?
I don't think it's a Moyes type thing. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
You've seen it, right? That Bournemouth side, he lost all his back four.
Yeah.
And he still took them up a level. The only reason why I think Liverpool will disappoint this year is if you look, they've lost Salah now.
Yeah.
They've lost Kanate. They're bringing in the guy from Barcelona, but Barca were literally very happy to see him out the door. Which, if he's struggling in Spain, doesn't bode well
In England. Yes.
Because you can get away with more in La Liga than you can here. Like, you know, so they haven't really replaced Diaz.
Yeah.
Gapco's going to potentially go. And they've still got the problem at right back. So they look thin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, in numbers. So...
Yeah, I think I agree. Like, it's one of them, and I also think that it's the fan base, right? If the fans are not happy,
they're very vocal.
They're very vocal about it, and it can. And the thing is like Anfield's not a place to go, home or away, if the fans are not having you, right? So I think that's definitely something that I'd be fearful of. I think the other team as well, in my opinion. Is another northern team in Sunderland. Obviously, last year we can probably say they overachieved, getting to the Europa League and things like that. But to sustain that, to keep Xhaka happy, again, I know he's an experienced guy now, but when he's not happy, he doesn't play very well. They've got a lot of players that look
he's
like
a moody player.
Yeah, and they look like they've got a lot of players on the way out. So
I saw a lot of him when we had him, but I mean. Sunderland have actually played him in the right type of position because we tried to use him as a holder.
Yeah.
Never a holder. He was like in the mould of a Tonali type.
Yeah.
He's wants to be able to pick a pass, go up and down.
Yeah.
He doesn't like sitting, which you saw from the Reds.
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, I was surprised he didn't go to Chelsea. They didn't take the money. But yeah, Sunderland won't hit the same heights.
No,
They should stay up like 10th or something.
Yeah, I'd probably say somewhere around like 14th, 15th. I don't think they'll be in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
But
it's the correction.
I just think, it's going to kind of, turn the table. And then, I mean, obviously for yourself, we had a chat earlier, but I think, was it Newcastle?
Yeah.
He was thinking maybe the nation's team, should we say, but they probably got a season ahead of them that could be filled with...
In Newcastle, I think they just need the right one to move the players. They had a very good players, man, but they're always like not finishing what they started, man.
Yeah.
They play the whole game well, and they end up not drawing or losing.
Yeah.
So I think they need the striker.
Yeah.
But now they lost like Gemarish. I don't know who's gonna replace him.
They've changed their approach in a way. They've gone for a lot more. It's kind of in a way the Chelsea approach. They're going for a lot younger potential. Yeah. But it's where you could argue our PSR rules or it's going to be squad cap ratio.
Yeah.
It's where it's not really been fair to Newcastle because they've not really been. They could have gone for it and they could have easily just taken the fine and brushed it off. But
it's an interesting one. I think, again, Chelsea have now started to readapt the model of, okay, we'll go for 23-year-olds and we've gone and signed a 36-year-old Jordan Henderson and 35-year-old Danny Welbeck. But I'm happy with them. And I think you see Hendo in the World Cup, how he was with Rodgers, how he was with Bellingham. They loved him more than anyone else in the squad, right? So he's obviously going to have an effect, and he can still do a job on the pitch, whether that's 90 minutes or 20 minutes. He'll still give you stability, which again we can't hide away from that fact. That being said, when I met him at Al-Ettifaq 2.5 years ago, I dare say that when we were having a conversation, I didn't think he'd ever be playing for Chelsea. So maybe if I knew that at the time, I probably would have had a bit of a longer conversation with him and got myself a few tickets. But yeah, that's one that I think again will definitely encourage us to have a better season. So yeah, it's definitely one to look forward to. I'd be quite interested to maybe pass the tides over to Mulham in terms of the experience, because the Saudi Pro League has also started now, and it's going to be an interesting season. Obviously, a lot more new signings and a lot more teams. And we spoke earlier. Prior to this, it was maybe two teams that were battling at a time. Now there's maybe 6 or 7 teams that could be up there. So I'd love to hear your prediction on who you think will win the league this year. And I don't know if the top will have any reference to that.
All right. I'm gonna talk with no feelings.
Yep.
It's obvious. It's obvious. I'm rooting for Al Nassr, but let's be clear. Let's be real. Al Hilal is always a good team. He got some great players. They got Summerfield now, and already the team is very good. They got Benzema. They got Salim Adosari.
Yeah.
And a bunch of players, man. Neves. I don't know if it's confirmed Cancelo's back or not. Still not yet.
Yeah.
Because when he just signed for back to Al Hilal and he just posted a Barcelona pictures.
Yeah.
So still we don't know. On the other side, Al Ahly, they lost their coach, he got them 2 elites.
Yeah.
But they got Trincao from Portugal, is a very good player. And they lost Mahrez. Also, you have Al Ittihad. Al Ittihad's every year is like going up and down, up and down. So I cannot judge or say what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Al Nassr, starting the first 3 matches, I believe Cristiano won't start.
Yeah.
But they have the whole players in. They got Sam Costa, the Portuguese player. He's gonna replace Brozovic in the midfield. But Al Nassr still need defender wingers. This is a very big problem with Al Nassr. I hope they do well. I believe at Nariة coming up now, he got some new players. They got the Senegali player Gaia. He did well in the World Cup, and they got the enthusiasm, and Nariة is gonna do fine. I believe so.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, one team you haven't mentioned, which I'm glad, because these are my pick for the season, is Qadsiya.
Qadsiya, I forgot about
Qadsiya. For me, I just think that it's the time. I think that they've rooted themselves, and they only jumped up two seasons ago. They come up from the first division.
Yep.
But with Brendan Rodgers at the helm, again, I spoke about their management before, behind this scheme. Yeah, Quinio's again,
player,
he was incredible last year, incredible in the World Cup. There's rumours of a few people coming in from overseas as well. One that I had a phone call on the other week. So if it happens, then we'll know. You'll know about it because you'll see the link from Chelsea to Qadsiya. So we'll wait to see if that happens. But yeah, I think Qadsiya for me is the two. Look, Al Nassr, Al Hilal, they're always going to be there. Al Ahly again will always be there now with the squad that they have. But I just see Qadsiya being a team that can just cruise their way through.
Exactly.
With no, they're still a new team in terms of fan base, and there's a lot of things that they don't have at the moment. We know what it's like with Al Nassr when they lose. The fans are crazy. They're passionate.
Yeah.
Al Hilal is the same, but Qadsiya, they kind of don't have that pressure and expectation. Probably internally they have the expectation, but externally they don't, and I think that will help. So give me quickly then, player of the season for you. One player.
Let's see. I hope and what I think. I hope Ronaldo. I'm a big fan of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Let's say Trincao for Al Ahly.
Yeah.
He's a very good player. He's gonna shine in this. And also let's keep in brackets a very good player. He's always shining, and this year is gonna boom. I think Skin Yunus for Al-Qadsiya.
Yeah.
He did great in the World Cup. He scored a lot. He played. He carried his team, and I think he's gonna do well also.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a big move come January or next summer.
Who would be the team that you expect to be the most disappointing one? Because
unfortunately, Al Ittihad.
Really?
Yeah, Al Ittihad. Since the last season and the season before, they have so many problems with the management and leaving Benzema to Al Hilal. That's a big drop for them. They couldn't get back after it. And also this year, they haven't signed so many A-star players, and they stayed on the same team. They still have the same problems, the midfield, the defenders. I think they're going to be a drop this year. I don't hope so. I like Al Ittihad. I like Al Ittihad fans. They're big fans in Al-Jaddah. But that's the reality.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think about Ettifaq? Because there was such a big buzz around them when Gerrard went there.
Ettifaq, they started good last year, and they ended up, I think, 7th or 6th.
Yeah.
Are they going to play in the second Asia Cup?
Yeah.
But no signings so far till now. Only local signings. Let's see until the end of the signing period if they sign somebody, if they prepare themselves good. I think they're gonna do well. They're gonna do well, man. Ittifaq is always a good team.
They're a good team that, again, you maybe don't see them winning the league, but they're a team that they're always
good
challenge.
against the big teams.
Yeah, the big team, they always give a challenge. But again, you know, kind of I suppose you was alluding to them being a disappointing team this year.
Yeah.
And I you know, I agree that
there was such a big hype around them, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Let's not forget Al-Ta'awun.
Yeah.
They got signings. They got Hamdullah, the all-time Saudi top scorer.
Yeah.
Abdulrazak Hamdullah is a good player. He just signed with them. Al-Ta'awun did well last year. They did well, but in the last couple of rounds, they go back because
But again, though, naturally, it's quite interesting and exciting. And again, like going back to the point of Al-Ettifaq, they was like the first private club to.
Who is it?
Well, they was the first private club to start bringing in the players like Henderson and bringing players in like or managers like Gerrard.
Yeah.
You know, we wasn't seeing that before, but now, as I say, like Nariya bringing in an ex-Premier League manager. Then you've got, as you say, Al-Ta'awun signing, you know, players from. They just signed a player from Rangers on loan for the season.
Yeah.
Again, so he's had Champions League experience and is now playing for a private club. So you know, it's interesting and it's spreading out the league because again, there was once upon a time it was a Man City versus a Wolves on a weekly occasion if you played a big team and a small team. But now it's, you know,
which is what you want.
What you want, you want to see. You want to see
the competition and the.
Yeah, you don't want it to be the case that everyone's just going to walk away with the league. I mean, I'm excited to see how people like Ange do. Like Ange as a manager with the team that he has for Al Nassr.
Yeah.
I said this on the previous pod, but like he genuinely he scores goals. He concedes a lot of goals as well.
Yeah.
But he scores goals, and that Al Nassr team is built to score goals.
Yeah, that front line.
But
front line.
But do we now have a situation where, you know, are there the other teams around that like? Again, we spoke about Welbeck and like, you know, we might be 1-0 up, and if he comes onto the pitch, he could make it 2-0. Whereas there's not many other players that will do that. Do Al Nassr, do they have enough firepower to retain the league on the basis of if they concede a lot of goals, can they score? You know, it's an interesting opportunity to see.
I'll be
what
interested
happens.
to see how he uses Ronaldo, because you think of Ange Ball, what we were used to seeing of it was very explosive, a lot of running, basically very high pressing.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, as brilliant as a player as he is, we know he's at that age where that's not really as part of his game. So it could be he comes on at 1-0, gets you a second.
Yeah.
You know, depends how Ange is tactical.
You know, last year at Nasser, they got Abdullah Al-Hamdan from the rivalry, Al-Hilal.
Yeah.
The guy came like, he showed that he can do something, man. He played good, he scored. So I think a Nasser manager this year, he should be convincing with Ronaldo that let's look back at the World Cup. Ronaldo played the whole games as a starter in the Portugal. I feel like came off on the second half.
Yeah.
He could change something.
Maybe
the Portugal could press on the first half.
Yeah.
They could do pressure.
Yeah.
I think Al-Nassr should take this in mind.
Yeah.
Let's start with Al-Hamdan. He can push. He's a young player. He's a good scorer. He's not bad. He's a very good player. He scored a lot. So I think Al-Nassr should work on this.
Yeah.
Keep Ronaldo for the second half, maybe. Let him start in a weak games, not strong games.
Yeah.
I hope Al-Nassr could do something good this
I guess
year.
it's good for the youngsters as well, isn't it? Because your whole part of all the Pro League is developing that talent base.
Yeah.
The local, the national talent.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it's going to be an exciting season.
Looking forward
to seeing what happens. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Also download the Cora Break app where you can get all the latest news. And we'll see you next week. Ma salama.
Assalamu.